Hello everybody and welcome to race number 8 of Season 5 NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series. I am Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, the voice of NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series, here to welcome you to the Aaron's 499 at Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama. 29 laps of great play racing we're about to witness here. And joining me for co-commentary, please welcome back Charles Sanford. How are you doing, Charles?
I'm doing great. Was totally able to stuff my face yesterday with that Thanksgiving dinner.
Me too. And for those who don't know, this race is being recorded the day after Thanksgiving. So there you go. But let's take a look at the point standings coming into this race. Dylan Schwallenberg comes in with an 18 points lead over Dorian Facepuncher. And then third in points, a total of 38 back, is Charles Jackson. 49 points back in fourth is Austin Weiner, and then 53 points back in fifth is rookie William Duncan. The rest of the top 10 is Chase Oliver, Chris Washer, last week's winner at Texas, Jekyll Knight, PJ Williams, and Sonny Hammond. The rest of the top 20, James Qualls, Michael Norman, Stephen Pollard III, Joshua Balkin, David Rivera, Charles Sanford, Danny Wells, Dylan Thoreau, Brandon Gonzalez, and then a tie for 20th between Jesse Setti and Kendall Maynard. But hey, as you see the starting grid on the top of your screen, let's get this pace lap going and take a look at who's starting in the top 10. With Jessica Shelton on the pole, second James McLeod, third is Dylan Schwallenberg, fourth PJ Williams, fifth is William Duncan, sixth Charles Sanford, seventh Cole Daly, eighth Austin Weiner, ninth Alex Hawkins, 10th is Jackie Tang. Now, Charles, out of this 42-car field, who do you think has the best chance of winning this race?
Well, obviously can't go wrong with someone winning here at Talladega. I don't think I can make a pick at this point just because there's so much that can happen. But I'll go with a bold prediction. I'll say someone in the final 3 rows pulls out the victory here today. I'm just shocked that there's 5 rookies in top 20. I'll also say they actually do make a lap before wrecking.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll get to my pick once we cross the start-finish line, but as they're getting ready to come to that moment, and here we go. Boogity, 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 let's go! Racing, boys and girls.
Oh boy, they're already like 4 wide almost back there. That's not gonna... I retract that statement about making a lap.
Well, so far they haven't wrecked, and they're giving each other room, so far we're able to stay in green.
Oh, is that 5 wide back there? It looked like they were going 5 wide almost towards the back of this pack.
Well, they're still 4 wide for the most part.
Oh, don't touch each other, boys. Don't touch each other. Come on.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be good.
Seth Cole all in the middle of that mix, as well as Dylan Young back there.
Yeah, Brandon Nichols, our winner from Daytona.
I think that's Plord that's on the outside there in the 42.
Yeah, Preston Plord and Anthony McCurry. And up at the front, it looks like Dylan Schwallenberg is going to lead lap number 1.
Not bad for the rookie points leader.
And the points leader in the overall standings, too.
Well, that's what I was meaning by it, actually.
Yeah, but he is also leading rookie points, too, so... Yeah, you were right on that regard. But I'm actually going to go with that car right there in the number 88 of Cole Daly, because I think he's got what it takes to potentially get himself a win, and it's been, I believe, since Season 1, since we've seen him in Walmart Cup competition, until he made his return here in Season 5.
Oh my gosh, they're like 4 wide between like 2 lanes.
Let's take a look at all that from the helicopter cam. And they're nearly 5 wide! They are 5 wide! Nearly.
Oh, Shelton!
Oh, Shelton, and it looks like they may settle it out to 4 wide, but oh my word,
oh
man, they are 5 wide with Facepuncher in the dead center. Oh,
God!
Get back up!
Come on, ladies, guys!
Oh, and there they go! The big one has happened! And this is a huge wreck, too. Look at all
The
this.
huge one at Talladega.
It's a huge wreck.
Oh, and the 6 of Rivera's actually going to get through that with, like, minimal damage.
Wow. I don't think I saw any, like, bad hits unless they were toward the inside wall, but man, we kind of had a feeling this was going to happen
Rivera
early
got
on.
lucky there. Oh my gosh, he needs an onboard of that.
Yeah, we might, and Dorian Face Puncher looked like as the starter of the wreck. He just got a small buckle on his hood and some and some left side damage, but it might put him out of the race. We're not sure. Joshua Michaels was in
Oh,
it.
48.
Cody Lamas, Kyle Matthews, Dylan Thoreau got
Jackson,
some
the double
damage.
zeros, heavy
Yeah,
damage.
Jackson, who was hoping to get up and get to the points lead potentially. Brandon Gonzalez got a piece of it.
Oh my gosh, the other one of the
Jackie
other
Tang.
Kyotech cars, the 83.
Yeah, Tang involved. PJ Williams, Balkan was involved. Mitchell Riggs got a piece of it. Michael
I think
Norman.
it'd be easier to mention who didn't. I mean, there might literally be only like 10 guys in front of this that did not.
Yeah, James McLeod got a piece of it. Austin Weiner got a donut out of that. And does Brandon Nichols have rear end damage? Yeah,
He's
he does.
got right
so
side
he does.
at least.
Yeah,
and
he has
yes, he
rear
does.
end. Alex Hawkins got a slight piece of that action.
How does the 20 and 42 not have damage, though? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. It looks like Chris Thomas might have gotten a piece of it as well.
Looks like they're kind of stacking up as they're trying to decide who's coming to pit road or not.
Yeah, and some are going to pit, some are going to stay out. Wow.
Actually, a lot are.
James Qualls is going to be the first guy to go into pit road, but as we look around, Matt McIntyre
there's
involved.
The 8 car, yeah.
Matt McIntyre got involved, but Dylan Schwanberg currently leads us under the caution. Let's take a look at a replay of the huge one that has just taken place here at Talladega. Well, it looks like the wreck's going to start right here. As watch the 15 of Dorian Facepuncher and the 11 of Dylan Thoreau. They both make contact, and then they come back up the racetrack, and that's when they collect many drivers. Oh, Matt McIntyre. Oh, he goes
the 8
barrel rolling.
flipped.
He went for a barrel roll right there and up in the air.
Qualls in here. He could do a really good one there.
Yeah.
Really
Matt
good
McIntyre went for a barrel roll, but somehow manages to only flip over once out of that whole thing. And there you see a lot of cars were involved. Trent Dunham was involved.
Oh my gosh, the 20's right in the middle of this.
Alex Hawkins. Charles Sanford got a slight piece of it right there from the contact from the 41, but was able to get by.
I'm watching the 20. Hold on. I think the 20 gets through all this, and he's right in the center of it.
Yeah, that 20 car of Kendall Maynard.
Oh my!
Wow!
The 20!
Oh no, he did get
so
involved
close.
because of McCrory
So
being up there.
close.
So close for the 20 car to get
Dang.
through that. That would have been a great onboard, but man, oh
I think
man.
it still would be the 6 as well. I saw him. He was like at the back of the pack and able to avoid like most of this.
Yeah, let's try to find and know Dutta was involved. Man, he and Dutta just cannot catch a break here in the Walmart Cup Series, it would seem. It's always been the case with that car.
I think
All right,
some of the
there we
guys
go.
up there on that outside line might be a good idea to watch as well.
Yeah. Let's see David Rivera if he got in it or not.
Well, he gets in it at the end, but he did a good job, just like the 20, of avoiding getting a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, wow, he about got into PJ Williams right there. And, just a little hit on PJ.
Well, and then the 31's going to come in and hit the left side of the car.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but hey, for the most part, David Rivera pretty much missed the wreck for the most part, so that was an unbelievable job. And this isn't the first time this season David Rivera's avoided a big wreck and could manage to come back. Remember Las Vegas earlier this season where we had the big one happen, and he somehow, some way avoided it and got to an 11th place finish. So don't discount David Rivera just yet.
The problem is he does have that left side damage on his car, so that might be a little bit of a
Well, left side doesn't do as much off the pace kind of thing as right side would, but who knows. As we take a look here on the helicopter one more time, yeah, the 15 and the 11, it looked like the 15 went down a little bit and the 11 went up a little bit. There was just no room.
It's so hard to tell right there. I mean, they're both in like the same line of the track. Just minor change that could have easily been what sparked that one.
Yeah. While Rue McIntyre actually,
Seth Cole has a little bit of damage. I don't think we mentioned him before.
yeah, Rue McIntyre just got scraping the wall, but that was the only way he could avoid the wreck. But other than that, he did a
Same
great
for Dylan
job.
Young.
Yeah,
Same for
Dylan.
Dylan Young in the two on that.
Yeah, and Chris Thomas did the same thing. Trent Dunham did the same. So yeah, I guess pretty much the outside line was one of the better lines to try to use to get by that big mess. And there you see
Meanwhile, it looks like maybe
Schwanberg.
top six actually avoided that.
Yeah, for the most part, yes. But there's still going to be plenty of cars that were in the wreck that are going to still be able to continue. Some may not be up to speed, some may be. We'll find out as, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the restart here at Talladega. Well, after the huge one that's happened, only 10 cars ended up retiring. And they were PJ Williams, Jackie Tang, Charles Jackson, Dylan Thoreau, Joshua Michaels, Dorian Facepuncher, Cody Lamas, Matt McIntyre, Joshua Collard, and I guess David Rivera. Due to the left side damage, he is out of the race. So that's a
Amazing
tough
that
break.
That's amazing that Rivera and Face Puncher both are out of the race. Neither
Yeah,
one seemed like they got that much damage in all of that.
yeah. But anyways, Dylan Schwanberg is the leader as half of these cars pitted, half of them didn't, or most of them didn't. But Schwanberg's the leader. Second is Jesse Setti. Third, William Duncan. Fourth, Cole Daly. Fifth, Jecko Knight. Sixth is Jessica Shelton. Seventh, Sean Galligan. Eighth, Danny Wells. Ninth, Trent Dunham. 10th, Dylan Young. 11th is Sonny Hammond. 12th, Ian Dutta. 13th, Chris Thomas. 14th, Kendall Maynor. 15th, Seth Cole. 16th, Anthony McCrory. 17th, Charles Sanford. 18th, Michael Norman. 19th, James Qualls. 20th, Alex Hawkins. 21st, Rue McIntyre. 22nd is Stephen Pollard III. 23rd, Chase Oliver. 24th, Mitchell Riggs. 25th, James McLeod. 26th, Chris Washer. 27th, Austin Weiner. 28th, Brandon Nichols. 29th, Preston Plord. 30th, Brandon Gonzalez. And then the final two cars, 31st, Kyle Matthews. And 32nd, Joshua Balkin. So we're down to 32 cars on track after losing 10 of them in the huge one. I still have a feeling we have not seen our last caution.
I doubt it, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll still find some way of wrecking somehow.
We'll see. As we get back to racing, with 22 laps to go, we still got a long
Boy,
way
Shelton
to
went
go.
way up high.
Yeah, and so did Brandon Nichols. A lot of cars, couple cars ended up going really up high. Chase Oliver going down low to try to block somebody so you can get the bottom lane. But
Well, that's no
yeah,
surprise. Bottom lane's definitely what you want here.
exactly. And now William Duncan gonna try to duck down low to go by Jesse Setti for second. But he doesn't have a drafting partner at the moment. And he didn't get low enough quick enough. Cole Daly thought about going low, but Duncan shut the door on him right there.
So it looks like top five kind of sorting themselves out. You have Jekko Knight there, and is that sixth actually, or am I miscounting?
The 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that sixth, or am I miscounting there?
That's top 6 going there right there. And whoa, some shuffles going on right there.
Oh.
But
Hey,
Schwanberg
Ian Dutta's still in
leads.
contention. He's in the top 10 right now.
Yeah, somehow Dutta, after getting in the wreck, he's still running up to speed, and now he's up here in the top 10.
Trent Dunham, Jessica Shelton still there, Dylan Young.
Yeah. And there's Galligan.
Best of the rest right now is the 20.
Yeah, the 20 of Kendall Maynor, who was involved and got his car repaired, and he's still running up to speed. Let's take a look at cars back here who don't appear to be up to speed. Chris Washer, I guess maybe not. And then everybody else back here either are or just losing the main draft.
That could be it. Maybe lost the main draft being stuck behind someone who's off the pace.
Yeah, that could be the case, but Schwanberg has the top spot still. And Duncan, right now, rookie's running first and second. And That's interesting. And now here comes the 4 of Danny Wells down low for the second position. As whoa, Daly!
Well,
Oh, is
never
he going
mind.
for
Here
a
comes Cold
crossover?
Alley.
Crossover move from Daly, but doesn't quite get it to it.
Oh!
Wells had to block him right there. Wells with the block job right there. And James Qualls already passed many cars, and that is because he's got fresher tires, so that's a little bit of an advantage for Qualls. And also, we still do have another scheduled pit stop to come for the leaders up here who didn't pit.
Yeah, because none of them pitted, yeah.
Yeah. Right now, the top 10 right now, it's Schwallenberg in the lead, second William Duncan, third Danny Wells, fourth Cole Daly, fifth Jessica Sheldon, sixth Ian Dutta, seventh Jesse Setti, eighth
Wells
Trent
made a
Dunham,
move again.
ninth Checo Knight, 10th Dylan Young. That's the top 10.
This time he's going to get the move done.
Yeah, Danny Wells now is going to move into the second position.
And boy, if that's ever a case of friends are where you find them, I wouldn't know any other one with Jessica Shelton, Danny Wells trapped in with each other.
Yeah, exactly. But now Sheldon is going to come low, so will Setti, so it's going to be 3 wide for second now.
And Ian Dutt is going to give the Penske Ford there some help.
Yeah.
So Roush and Penske working together.
And
oh, there goes 9-9!
There went Duncan, Jecko,
No
and Daly. Oh my goodness,
caution,
where are
they
they?
spun to the inside, apparently.
They spun to the inside, and I guess they saved it. Oh man, don't come back up in front of people,
boy.
Daly.
This could be a LePage moment.
Whoa! Wow. Wait a minute,
Where's the
Duncan? Where did Duncan disappear?
Where's Duncan?
Yeah, where in the world is Duncan? Oh, there he is.
There
oh,
he
I guess he
is.
must have saved it. He had to have saved
Wow.
that.
If he did, what a save by the Dunk Man.
Yeah. Lost a lot of time, but he's still running 8th right next to Galligan, but good God. 3 cars spin and they're still running under powers.
Great job by the drivers and a great job by the NNSCRA officials to not throw the caution.
Yeah. And there you see Daly and Jecko who are working somewhat together right there. And then up here, more cars going at, and now here comes Jessica Sheldon underneath for the 3rd spot. But Wells going to shut the door again. And look at Ian Dutta running in 2nd. And remember, he is a well-known plate racer here in the series, although most of his wins have come at the 8 Bowl track, and unfortunately for him, we're not running 8 Bowl this season. And we've only had 2 races at 8 Bowl, and he won both of them.
Well, that's a very good average finish.
Indeed. And Dutta is now to the lead.
It's kind of how like Duncan has a 1.5 average finish at Rockingham in my series, but we haven't gone there since season 2.
And now Jessica Sheldon going to move in the 2nd. Jessica Sheldon in the 2nd, and fellow female Jessie Setti right behind her. At one point, those 2 were teammates as well. At one point, those 2 were teammates, so that helps it a little bit.
Interesting.
But now here comes Sheldon down low for the lead, and this would be big if she can win this race, because she has not been to victory lane since season 3.
You know, I see a good underdog pick there, even though he is up here in 7th. You have Trent Dunham running up at the end of this pack.
Yeah. 7-car pack, really, for the most part. And then back here is Galligan and Duncan, and then you got McCurry leading the 2nd pack of cars, or 3rd pack of cars, actually. Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. And 3 wide, it looks like, for the 13th spot between...
Oh, they're pitting! They're pitting!
Some cars are coming into pit road. Let's take a look back around the back here to see what else is happening. None of the leaders came down. None of the leaders came down pit road this time. Maybe next time. And right now, these cars are going about 195. Oh, this backpack's
Oh,
only going
wow.
175. They are way off the pace.
And McLeod, unfortunately, back there with him.
Yeah. And we still got this double battle for the lead with
I think
Sheldon and Dutta.
the way some guys are driving up high there. Yep. Oh, one is the loneliest number.
Yeah, Sheldon, the only one out of this lead pack to come in pit road to top off on fuel and fresher tires. And now Chase Oliver, Rue McIntyre, Michael Norman gonna go a lap down as
I
a
apologize for a
result.
phone call.
And then as we continue to look, more cars, Galligan and Duncan in pit road.
You know, I'd say after they get this green flag pit stop stuff done would be a good time to take a look at the Duncan save.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't look like they're going to have a caution anytime soon.
indeed not. And so, in case we don't get a caution, then here in just a couple laps on your screen, you will see the spin out with the 3 on the lower right of your screen. But Dutta coming into pit road along with Wells, Dunham, and Young. And now Schwanberg stays out to lead another lap. And Jesse said he stays out too. And are those the only ones who did stay out that are left to pit? I'm
At least
thinking
of the
that.
main group, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, those are the only 2 who have yet to pit. Schwanberg and Seti.
Okay, hold on. I'll mute my mic real quick.
Okay. So while Sanford takes a breather real quick, Schwanberg hangs on to the front right now, but that's because he has not come to pit road yet. Same with Jesse Seti back there a little further away. And now Schwanberg and Seti in pit road along with Brandon Gonzalez, who I guess did not pit as well, but he was off the pace. So, yeah. But anyways, back around here, we're going to keep an eye right here on these 2, Trent Dunham and Jessica Sheldon. More Jessica Sheldon because she's a little bit faster right now. We're going to see if after all this shuffling of pit stops, if the 9 car of Jessica Sheldon is going to be the new leader. Or get back the lead, I should say. There's Brandon Nichols who's going into pit road. No, I think maybe Danny Wells is going to be the leader. And I think that is the case.
Okay,
We'll
and I am
see.
back.
Alright, and Sanford's back. And whoa, McLeod's holding up Wells and Young. That might be help for Sheldon and Trent to get back up there. Or no, maybe,
Well,
actually no.
maybe
I think,
not. Maybe not. There's the 18.
Yeah, but there's more cars slower that are up ahead of the 18 and then behind the 18. This is gonna cause
Oh, here
some
we go.
kind
Dylan
of
Young for
mix-up.
third.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Schwanberg somehow, some way, managed to get the lead again after
Well,
these
the
pit
problem
stops.
is, though, both him...
Oh wait, no,
well,
Balkan was
16
the leader.
Balkan
Balkan
was the leader, but he's on
leader.
pit road, so now it will be Schwallenberg.
Yeah.
Now it will be Schwallenberg, so...
Mhm.
Problem for him and the 22, though, is that they have no help, although 22 could be getting something off the 18 there.
Could,
Maybe.
but less than 2 seconds back. And then meanwhile, he got this little bit of a draft work, but it's getting held up because of Brandon Gonzalez being off the pace. Now Sheldon and Trent gonna go low, but Sheldon moved up.
Well, maybe what was happening there was Trent's engine was maybe getting a little bit too warm, and they were trying to get some air to it.
Maybe. But now Trent Dunham and Jessica Sheldon working together, and then Stephen Pollard III holding up Dylan Young and Danny Wells. So that's going
He's
to help.
trying to help them get to be a little bit more exciting here for the final 9 laps.
Yeah. And, well, now Sheldon and Trent get held up. Now Trent's the only one held up right now. And he can't move low yet.
Now Danny's underneath Dylan Young.
Yeah, and that is for the 3rd position going at it. Jesse said he trying to utilize a bit of draft from Mitchell Riggs, but it didn't really help
I
much.
think that was more being held up by Mitchell Riggs.
And now Brandon Nichols, who is really off the pace. Schwanberg might end up catching him. And then Ian Dutta, who's way back in the back, like the last car on the lead lap, it looks like, or one of them. He might have had a slow pit stop that cost him the chance at the top spot. And Schwanberg is getting held up by the 77, and that could be help for the 22 to catch him a little bit, but let's see the margin this time. It was 1.7. Wow, Schwanberg gained way more. I think that's because of the 31 causing all the mix-up, and now Sheldon moves to third.
Well, that'll make Jessica happy being in front of the 4 car.
We still got plenty of cars who are left running on
what
track.
Happened to Ian Dutta?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he got into somebody on pit road, or he had a very slow pit stop. I'm not sure, but he's running only 181, so he might have gotten into somebody on pit road, even though he doesn't appear to have damage. I'm not sure what happened to the 66. And Schwanberg's going about 6-7 miles per hour faster.
Well, 22 now down to 2.5.
But now here comes third on back.
Oh, Trent's going to get a big advantage there.
Yeah, because Brandon's holding up Sheldon and Wells down low. Now they're going to go by. Now Dylan Young gets held up by his teammate. And now DY is going to move down low. But Trent, he's now right there too. Jesse Setti for the second spot. But if these two want to get any hope at getting to Schwanberg, they're going to have to try to work together. But it doesn't look like that's going to work because now here comes Trent.
Here comes Trent.
And Ian Dutta just got put a lap down. Tough break for Dutta. He was in contention for the victory, but unfortunately it ain't going to happen this week. And the margin for the lead this time, 3.2, so yeah, Schwanberg's pulling. And that's because these two are not wanting to work together.
Maybe getting the faster car out in front here will help these guys catch them again if they can just work together.
And then you got three more cars.
Maybe if some of these guys just get in their way.
Yeah, like Kyle Matthews, Austin Weiner, and Preston Plord, they could be in the 18's way if the 18 gets to him, which I think he will. And if they're going to go potentially double wide, that could be help for Trent Dunham, Jesse Setti.
And now they got 5 guys working all together. Never mind.
Make that 3 for now. As it's 3 wide for second with Wells down low with help from Jessica Sheldon. An unlikely alliance for now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. As it's 5 laps to go. And these guys did gain a half a second. They did gain a half a second that time.
But half a second over just 4 laps isn't going to cut it.
Well, we'll see. And they are getting closer, I can tell. They are getting closer to the 18, so these guys could be up to the 18 by the time we get to the white flag.
And if they can, that would give them a shot, but I mean...
Yeah, you can tell they are clearly gaining really
they're in the
quickly.
same camera shot. That is good. That is good to see for them.
But now they've got to deal with Ian Dutta. If Dutta can just...
Shelton's going to try and take it to the
go
outside.
Up high, but Dutta... Well, he got lucky.
Come on.
But now Young is getting held up, and now look at the margin. Little over a second.
1.1, but that was before they had to go to the outside.
Well, we'll see what happens. Well, we'll see.
Shelton's
no, he's actually up to speed.
The back straightaway here.
He is actually up to speed. I guess he just needed some draft help, so this is still going to help him.
Well, but slow him down for that initial part. If they could have had him drafting from the back of the pack, that would have been good.
Yeah. Hey, these guys still have a shot.
Some pull off the 18 here.
And now they're coming on Preston Plord, Austin Weiner, Kyle Matthews, who are off the pace.
Where are they going to be for Schwally?
It's going to go up high. Oh, but now he's going to get held up. He's going to get held up, and he can't go back down. But now he's still be up high, and here comes Sheldon.
Oh, Shelton's there.
Sheldon is there. Jessica Sheldon right there behind Schwanberg. And now Schwanberg moves down low.
To the inside now. Here
But
comes Danny Wells.
yeah, we still got a battle going on as some more cars are
Shelton
coming
now
in.
gets held up. Now has to go to the inside of the 12 as Dunham gets third.
Yeah, and Danny Wells moves into second. There's Joshua Balkan up there, who somehow is off the pace. I don't know why.
Maybe the same thing as the 66. Schwally goes high. Dunham was going to try and go low. He's going to put it in there. What a move for the one.
What a move you had to try to get by, and Jessica's going to be behind them. 2 laps to go, and right now this is the battle for the lead. Wells and Schmallenberg with 2 to go.
Can Dunham and Jessica work together to catch him once again?
I think they can, because they're closer together than... Oh, but now Sheldon's
but
going to move
Shelton moves
low.
out.
Sheldon does move
That
out.
might be game over for him.
I don't know, we'll see,
Danny
but
can pull out and battle with the 18.
so far he's still staying in line. Maybe he's going to wait for the time to make the move. But man, oh man, and then Dylan Young and everybody else on back getting held up by the 16.
Dunham got pulled off that corner, didn't he?
Yeah,
Look
he
at
did.
that.
Dunham's starting to catch that lead draft. This could come down to one of these 4, but we'll see. White flag is out for Dylan Schwanberg. Schwanberg trying to go for his 3rd win this season and of his career already.
Not to mention extending the points lead by a huge margin now.
Exactly. Oh, but here comes Dunham down low, but he doesn't have any help. Oh, man,
Willie,
and now Sheldon's going to move in.
Well, but that's preparing for the corner. Here we go.
Oh, Wells slammed the door on him.
They're all there.
They're all going to have to go low, coming off a 4 if they're going to have a chance. If
well,
not,
that's why when Brian France built this track, he put the start-finish line closer to turn 1 rather than the middle of travel.
And it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be Schwanberg still here at Talladega.
Yeah, here we go. Dylan Schwanberg gets his 3rd win of his career and of the season, and he wins at Talladega.
Somehow beat out Danny Wells for 2nd.
Somehow, yes. Man, oh man. And they were coming up on the slower machine of Charles Sanford right as that happened. I think if they would have gotten an extra lap, I think the 4, the 9, and the 1 maybe could have got him if there were an extra lap, but unfortunately there wasn't. But still, great job for Schwanberg. Dominated this race.
Back. You can tell I'm doing one of these, it seems like.
But
Schwanberg felt good for Thornton.
Oh my goodness, but but let's take a look at the official results after this crazy race. Dylan Schwanberg comes away with his 3rd win of his career and of the season, and is going to get a big advantage in the point standings after everything that's happened. So Schwanberg comes away with the victory. Great job for the rookie out of Joe Gibbs. Trent Dunham, so close to getting his 1st win this season, but he's going to come away with a solid 2nd place finish. Danny Wells gets his first top 5 of the season. This could bump him back up into the top 10 in points. Jessica Sheldon gets her best finish of the season in 4th, and Jessie Setti comes away with the 5th place finish. Great job for her. Teammate Dylan Young comes away with 6th. Great job for him. He's starting to try to move his way up the ladder again. Sean Galligan, 2nd highest finishing rookie, comes away with 7th. Great job for him. Chase Oliver, great job at finishing 8th. James Qualls, solid 9th. And Seth Cole, rounding out the top 10. Great finish for him. Rest of the top 20, Anthony McCrory, Jecko Knight, Sonny Hammond, Kendall Maynard, Rue McIntyre, Michael Norman, William Duncan, Cole Daly, Alex Hawkins, Chris Thomas, and then the final 2 cars that finished on the lead lap were Chris Washer and Charles Sanford, and everybody else from 23rd on back to 32nd finished a lap down. Ian Dutta, Joshua Balkin, Kyle Matthews, Austin Weiner, Preston Plord, Stephen Pollard III, Mitchell Riggs, Brandon Nichols, James McLeod, and Brandon Gonzalez. Everybody else was out of the race after our only caution for the huge wreck we had. P.J. Williams, Jackie Tang, Charles Jackson, Dylan Thoreau, Joshua Michaels, Dorian Facepuncher, Cody Lamas, Matt McIntyre, Joshua Collard, and David Rivera. And that does it for our coverage today here at Talladega. I'd like to thank Charles Sanford for stopping by the booth.
It was a pleasure once again. Congrats to Dylan Schwallenberg there on the win.
Indeed.
And wow,
Yeah. Came down to the final four there, but Schwallenberg managed to get him off. But the next race we head up north to Michigan for the um, LifeLock 400 at Michigan International Speedway, and that should be an exciting race. And then after that, we have Kansas, Lime Rock, and FTF, and then All-Star Weekend at Charlotte. And that's all we've got up until All-Star Weekend comes around. But anyways, here are your results, rookie points, regular points going into Michigan. And this is Levi McIntyre, signing off.